Hi everyone, it's Nancy Lynn from Sew Euphoria, and I am here today for the Roxy's hashtag Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. I'm doing the Christmas ones, and as you guys maybe know by now, I'm doing 3 separate ones: a green one, a red one, and a beachy one. And so this one. I have not made the cover. I guess maybe if I have time this month, this one will go. What I did do while this is the right way, no, it's upside down. What I had done during that extra week that we had off was I had shown you my other, I'm stuffing the extra stuff in my pocket here. I had bought, on the red one, I had bought some red velvet, and I bought some green velvet to go onto this one, which I have not done yet. But what I have done since I've seen you guys last time is I went around the edges on this just to give it a little more stability. I have put my tabs on, and some of them I went around like I did the red one and did some lace around the edges. And here's another one of the tabs. And this, they're all going to join together as a banner or a bunting. And that's what all these are going for. I did have a lady leave a comment, and she was like, way too complicated on this one. And you know, for us that are slow stitchers, we don't see the complication in it. We just see the joy of the stitching and all that. And she said she didn't know, so I gather she didn't watch the video, because I try to explain what these are for during each one. But you know, this is not everybody's cup of tea, and like I said, I love it. So, but this is that one. Then this one is the Village one, Peace on Earth. I think this is becoming one of my favorite pieces. I like this one. And now I've got this prepared. See, and this is green. This one is going to be the checkered up on this side, and it already actually has its snaps. I was kind of prepared with this one, and it's got its snaps already, so I know that this is what I'll be working on. And I've got tab there, and another tab here. I have gone around all the pages on this one, adding, you know, lace and things to make it a little more secure. So that is this one, and what we're working on today is the snowman. And threads, threads, and more threads. And so we're going to be working on here, and I hope I didn't lose my cutouts. No, here they are. And I had gone through now. On the other one, I told you about how I went on Word, and I got the kind of an elliptical shape and cut out all the other ones. Now on this one, I just used whatever I had around, and you can do both of these type things. So this one is out of a really big cardstock, and this one I just used this one and went around it. So whatever you've got around, you can use. I think the rest of them, I think this one I went kind of further out, and then this one I used something else. But I think the spool of thread. So whatever you've got, make your little circles. If you guys don't want to do that, I might just, on my Sew Euphoria Facebook page, I can just put these on the little circles so that they're there just in case you guys haven't done them yet and you just want circles to go ahead and do your. Now what I did learn from the red one is that I do want something white, snowish, to break this up. And I used this on the other one this great big tablecloth. And I'm looking to see if I have an area. But I think I'm about used up. Just to be smart. Because like I said, the other one is going to take a little bit to piece everything in. Let's throw that out of the way. And I can stretch that in to fit that because the lace does stretch a little bit. But that will give me a little break, so it's not so white that it's gonna. And now if you haven't done your snowman yet, this is like chipboard, so it is not gonna let me pin. So I'm just gonna go around the edges, cutting out my circle. And I am using wool felt for these. Now I have regular acrylic felt, but it is not as easy to sew through. And I haven't tried these on yet, so these might be, no, they'll fit. They're good. I'm making these just 2 snowmen on this one. Got one. Two. This is the little head for it. And 3. So there's one. I might move that up just a little bit. There's, all right, so there is our patterns for that one. Let's see, in my pages are 6 inches by 8 inches is the size of these. So there's one. And I have found that I like putting them behind the other one. Get in the picture, Nancy. Okay, so now I have all my pattern pieces over there. I have this here. I have my little pieces. And that's going to be my 2 little snowmen. Doesn't leave me a lot of, because I have to leave room up here because this is where we're going to be joining them together. So these actually may have to come down. Alright, so we've got those. I'm just going to put some pins in them. I want to take that back off first. There must be another pin somewhere. Nope. There we go. I don't know why that piece didn't want to come off, but you want that back off, and if you, unless you don't care if your stitches are showing through. But where this is going to be hanging, and I don't know where it's going to be hanging from, I'd like it to look neat on the back. Okay, so we got one. So that's got enough room up there for me to hang them. And it'll come close down here. And like I said, this will stretch to fit all the way out. So it'll have like little snow behind it. And I am going to do a blanket stitch all the way around these to hold these down. And then I am going to I don't know how I'm going to decorate these yet. I know that I do want to make them carolers also, but they're both clergy, so I'm thinking I might do the little black and white collar on them. It's just a little play on their occupations. So we'll see. But this is how this is going together. I'm not going to bore you with sitting here with all the basic mundane stitches. I'm not going to be doing anything super exciting. And I probably will do like I did on the other one, doing little snowflakes coming down. I don't think I'm going to put the big piece. I don't have room for it here because these are both a little larger. And I don't know about a saying. I put something on the other ones, but I don't know about this one. I might just leave it like that, but I think I'm going to do a little play and use a black and white clergy collar on both of these. So all right, this is Nancy Lynn. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing. At my meeting yesterday, I had my Red Hens meeting, and it's sad sometimes because a lot of times the guilds will get in the groups, you know, when one of us passes the fabrics that are left over, then we were reminding ourselves yesterday to, you know, cut your stash down. You know, don't keep increasing it because your family really is not going to want your stash. So as much as we love it, they're not going to have the same feelings over it, unless they're crafters too. But this was 2 of the packs of, and they were saying it's homespun, but I really think it's flannel. But anyway, there was a green one and a red one. How perfect was that? And I guess they're cut into kind of fat quarters. I don't know if she had bought them like this. Thank you, Susanna. But these are going into my red and green bat thing so that I can use those. And then I just got a few extra little scraps. I love this little plaid. I will find some way to use it and incorporate it in here. This has got greens in it, so it will go in my little green bucket. I don't know how or when I'll use it, but then there was some green. I don't know what's with me this time on plaids. I just am really enjoying the plaids, but this is just a scrap and a leftover. You know, and this is what we love to work with, is these little scraps of things. Now this red one, I don't think it's quite gonna go with my Christmas one, but it is pretty, so it might find a spot somewhere. This one was little red and white, and it's got flowers on it, but it almost looks like branches that are in there. So those will go with my red one. Fun, 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 more stuff to work with. And I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope that if you're stitching, you are thoroughly enjoying it. I know it's one of the most peaceful pastimes. I love it. It's my God. It saves me every day. So I hope you have a blessed day. This is Nancy Lynn saying goodbye. We'll see you next time.